In Making America Afraid Again, the Criminalization and Securitization of Migration in the post-9/11 era, I addressed the increasingly restrictionist immigration policy and rhetoric in the United States from September 2001 to the present. Considering how prevalent this is in the Trump administration, the essential question that I seek to address is, how did we get here? How did American political rhetoric and policy about immigration and asylum become so dramatic that it is totally normal to portray a group consisting mostly of women and children fleeing gang violence as the biggest threat to the security of the country? Is it all Trump's fault? I argue that it isn't, and that the seemingly unprecedented and isolated incidences of the Trump administration are actually the result of a long-term process. To do this, I look at the broader trends of criminalization and restrictionism in U.S. migration policy through the lens of securitization, which looks at the process by which an actor portrays a group of people or a force as an existential threat to the country's survival, thus requiring emergency measures outside the bounds of normal political behavior. I also look at the racial dimensions of this process. To begin, I look at the Bush administration in the wake of 9/11, specifically focusing on the Real ID Act, the Patriot Act, and NSEERS. I then delve into Obama-era immigration policy, which, although it was not characterized by the same level of inflammatory rhetoric, was nonetheless categorized by illegal deportations and detention. I then delve into the Trump administration's policy, first by comparing it to Bush and Obama. I then look at the Trump administration's response to the group of migrants from Central America in October and November of 2018. Ultimately, it becomes clear that although Trump's policy and rhetoric are undoubtedly more inflammatory and overtly racist, the actual substance of his policy is precedented by Bush and Obama. The importance of this is that in studying securitization, it becomes clear that this process is a buildup of many years and many actors, not just one. Only by understanding this can we best ensure humane treatment for those whose only crime is seeking asylum.